when it rained, the house would leak. We spent a total of Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new video. If you see me for the first time, I am Anathi and I hope you do consider subscribing. After my most recent video, I realized that a few of you were left a bit confused. You thought we went from this to this, all using less than 100,000 Rand. Now that's far from the truth, and if you've built anything anywhere, especially here in South Africa, you know how expensive building is. That's why we're having today's video. Today I'm going to do an updated cost breakdown to show you how much we spend to go from a position of demolishing a house to having a livable house. Livable according to us, that is. Also, shout out to Joseph for leaving this comment because that cemented the fact that I need to do an updated cost breakdown. I don't know how the estimates are going to work, but let's start with the updated cost breakdown. I want to start this video by giving you guys a quick background as to how we ended up building a house. So our initial plan was to renovate and extend the existing house. The house had been extended before, and the extension portion of the house was giving a lot of issues. When it would rain, the walls would leak, and also the roof was leaking. We looked at the possibility of extending and renovating, but the flow of the house was just never right when it comes to that. We then started exploring the option of demolishing the house and building a new one. And we saw that in the end, the prices work out to roughly the same. Demolishing and building a brand new house would get us a plan that we are completely happy with, down to the T, without having to compromise the flow of the house, like with extending and renovating. So that's why we are here now. We started the building project last year in May. That's when we demolished the previous house and started building. With the demolition happening, the family had to move into a different family house that had been vacant for years, and that on its own brought about a number of issues. The space in that house was just way too small, but the biggest issue of all was that when it rained, the house would leak. So that meant we have to build the current house very quickly. Talking about quickness, you can build your own website within a matter of minutes using Odoo's website builder app. Odoo is a business management software that allows entrepreneurs to run their businesses more easily. It includes apps for accounting, invoicing, inventory, and business management, all on one platform. The great thing about this is you can add apps as your business grows to fit your changing business needs. Odoo's website builder app is designed to be very fast and efficient. It's very fast to set up, meaning you can create a professional looking website using their drag and drop interface within a matter of minutes. The website design is responsive, meaning it adjusts to different devices. This allows all your users to have a smooth experience. There are 4 easy to follow steps when designing your own website. The first step is to define the type of site that you want. Is it a blog? Is it an online store? Let's say for an example, it's an online store. What is it that you're selling? Are you selling clothes? Are you selling cakes? Are you selling books? Are you selling shoes? You then define the objective of your website. Is it to boost sales? Is it to tell your customers what it is that you're selling? Or for an example, is it to schedule appointments with your customers? The second step is you choose a color palette for your website. There's a wide range of color palettes that are already there on the website builder app. Alternatively, what you can also do is you can also import the logo for your business into the website builder app, and it will derive a color palette for your website based on the logo that you input. The third step is to add the pages and features that you want to your website. The fourth step is to choose a theme for your website from the wide range of themes that are available on the website builder app that will tie everything together. After that, that's it. Your website is all done. The great thing about Odoo is that your first app on the platform is free for life, including both hosting and support with a free domain for a whole year. Click the link down in the description box today to design your very own website and take the first steps towards creating a dynamic online presence that grows with your business. Okay, so as I've already explained, there was a previous house that we demolished in order to build the current house. The demolition of the old house cost us 1,500 rand. When we were still thinking of renovating the previous house, and even after we had decided that we're building a new house, we did try to come up with house plans on our own. And I don't want to lie, for us, it was a big struggle. We would draw this here, put this there, and it just never worked out. That's when we made the decision that we need to get a professional house plan done, and the house plan cost us 3,500 rand. When I was coming up with this video idea, I tried to combine all the related expenses, and I'm trying to give them to you guys in a way that flows and makes sense. I hope that comes across to you guys the way I had imagined that it will come across, and I hope the flow makes sense and that the prices combined actually make sense for you guys. With that said, for the bricks and cement, I combined everything. We had Mampara bricks, red clip bricks, stock bricks, and cement on its own was another expense I did not expect. In total for those, we spent 130,000 rand. For the doors, this includes the internal doors, the external aluminium doors, and the garage door. We spent a total of 32,000 rand. When it comes to the windows, these are aluminium windows and we got them at quite a reasonable price. I plugged you guys a couple of videos ago and I tried to answer as people pop up and answer about where we bought the windows. So the cost for windows also includes the sliding door, and in total for those we've spent 16,000 rand. Before we even started this building journey, we were warned about the roofing. Everyone said that roofing is an expense that will shock you. And shocked we are. We are shocked. Although we didn't do tiles, the cost for roofing was still a lot. So the cost for roofing material in total amounted to 79,000 rand. So when it comes to electrical, we're done with the cubing and like with the plugs and everything. What's still outstanding is like putting light fixtures and all of those little things. So far for electrical, we've spent 9,000 rand, but that expense will also change by the time we're done and we've done everything that has to do with electrical. But for now, we've spent 9,000 rand. So for tiling, just like electrical, we're not completely done yet. So the idea that we had was to start off with the common areas. So we've done the kitchen, we've done the dining room, we've done the sitting room, we've done the passages. We haven't yet done the bedrooms, the bathrooms, and the bedroom. We decided that we're not going to do the garage. We're going to leave the garage with the floating that it currently has. So we're outstanding the bathrooms and the bedrooms so far. So far for tiling, we spent 23,000 rand. I hope that by the time we want to finish off the tiling combos that we got now are still there, because the tiling was rather reasonable because we bought tiling combos. The tiling combos would come with, I think, about 5 boxes of tiles with grouts, with those little separating thingies. I forgot what they're called now. So like that, those combos really helped us out because we didn't have much things to top up after that. When it comes to the ceiling, we went for the same idea. We only put the ceiling in the common areas. We're still outstanding the garage, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the passage, and everything else is done. So far for the ceiling, we've spent 21,000 rand. When it comes to the paint, we painted a portion of the inside. Even there, it was DIY, so we're gonna need to redo it. For the painting so far, we had bought paint and paint brushes only. That's the only expense that we had towards painting. We still have to paint the outside. We still have to redo the painting where we've painted. We have to paint the bedrooms, the bathrooms. We still have a long way to go with painting. So far, we had spent 4,900 rand. A very underrated expense that's there when it comes to building, I believe, is the cost of delivery. If you don't have a truck or a buggy, there's a lot of delivery that you're gonna need to pay to get things transported from the store to where you are building. Even locally, you still pay a delivery fee. With us, we had to buy certain things from Centurion, from Pretoria. We had to buy other things in Soshanguve, in Swardam. So all of those deliveries combined cost us 6,520 rand. There's also small expenses that we had for things such as curtain rails, gutters, just smallanyana expenses, a wheelbarrow here and there. In total, those cost us 2,805 rand. One of the biggest expenses that we incurred, apart from bricks and the price of the roofing material, is labor. My biggest advice to you is do not cheap out on labor. After not chipping out, actually before deciding on not chipping out, you must go and see the work that the person has done. Go and see the work. What we did is we went around with our first contractor. We went around and he showed us the houses that he had built. The biggest mistake that we made is not entering those houses and confirming that it's him. The one house that we were sold on the most, where we were like, yeah, this is it, here, you killed it, you killed it, you killed it, was not even built by him. The house was not built by him. All he did was the roofing, and the roofing was leaking. We found this out later at a point where we were fed up with him and we had already fired him. That's when we thought, man, hey man, let's go check that reference. Let's go see if the reference actually is corresponding. We went to that house, we asked, and they were like, he said he built what? They were like, no, he didn't build the house. All he did was do the roofing. The roofing is still leaking till today. When we tried to get him to fix the roofing, he blamed us and said we didn't buy enough material while the material was there. We struggled to get him back to come and even fix the roofing. Even after he fixed it, it was still leaking. So cross-reference, cross-check the people that you get for labor. In total for labor, we spent 84,200 rand. If you've found any value, not only in this video, but some of my other building content, please don't forget to like. Super thanks me if you can. It can be any amount is more than welcome. If you've made it to this point of the video, you are a real MVP. Please drop this emoji that I'll put over here in the comment section if you don't know what to comment. So the total cost of getting the house from that point where we demolished it to building it to a point where we were comfortable with the family moving back in, we spent a total of 415,000 rand. That's all for today's video. I hope you do like, I hope you do subscribe, I hope you consider super thanksing, and tell me what you'd like to see in the upcoming videos. In Joseph's comment, he also did mention that he would like to see a cost estimate upon completion. That's a bit difficult to do considering that prices change and quotations stay valid only for a short period of time. But if that's a video that you guys are interested in seeing, although the price might change by the time I get to do those things of finishing the tiling, finishing the ceiling and all of that, if that's a video that you guys are interested in seeing, please do comment down below and I'll do it for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.